All right. Okay. Hey, music producers, welcome back to the stream and sound designers. Today we're going to be diving into building out a pad. Not just any pad in Reaktor and in Ableton. We're going to be building out an ambient trap pad. So tonight we're going to be building out a dark ambient pad from scratch using Reaktor blocks. If you're into Metro Boomin, Noah's 40 Shabib, or Cinematic Trap, this one is for you. So I'm going to walk you through how to do that. So again, we're going to be diving into Reaktor, building out a dark ambient pad. And this is perfect for trap, R&B, or cinematic vibes like 40, Metro Boomin, or even Hans Zimmer. So we're using Reaktor blocks to do this, and we're going to sketch this out fast in under 10 minutes or so. And if you love weird textures and moody soundscapes, this one's for you. Let's dive right into it. And first up, we're going to start off with a simple patch here. We've got our note in, connected, and we're going to bring in a basic clock. So that's going to give us our tempo information. So we're going to bring in our next module, which is going to look like this. We're going to grab an oscillator to get it started. And I'm going to choose a wave. I'm going to choose this oscillator, this wave shape, a sine wave. I'm going to see if I can find another one. Let's see if we can choose some kind of wavetable oscillator. So those are subtractive. Let's use this oscillator. So it's going to give us more of a wavetable oscillator where we can bend and form that shape of our wave. And I'm going to add in a state variable filter so that we can get things started, get the party started. And we need a VCA. So I'm going to route the filter to the envelope cutoff. And yeah, so it's going to look like that. Bring in an envelope, connect up our modules. Let's make those connections so we can start hearing pitch information. I'm gonna turn up our volume. So there we've got some text, we got some sound. It's gonna bring the volume down a little bit. Okay, and we've got ourselves a oscillator that's functioning. So now we're gonna add some modulation. So I'm gonna add a subsequencer to this. And we're gonna modulate this oscillator, routing all the information through our clock. So let's organize our panel just a little bit so things make a little more sense in this grand scheme of things, just in near the order that it should be in for signal flow. And that looks pretty good to me. So we got everything routed up. Gonna turn on our clock, internal clock, which is being fed. Okay, so I'm gonna make this into a pad now. Just gonna stop our sound. So not a pad yet. We need to add some modulation to it. And we need to maybe add some modulation. And we're going to add some reverb. So let's go and grab module for that. Let's grab some reverb. Just gonna hook that up. And not quite a pad yet. Let's add some LFO. Move it to our sound. Okay, so that's interesting. I'm just playing with the pitch. C shape. Okay, so we're getting there. So we need some more space. We need a long decay on our pad sound to make it more paddish. Longer attack. Cut out some of the highs. I'm thinking this sounded pretty cool. This is definitely a texture I want to use in a track. So now that we got that, I'm thinking that sounds pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and save my patch. Going to do a save as, and okay, so we have got our sound. So let's test it out. So I'm really loving this, loving the groove it's creating. So we're at 120. I'm gonna go to the external clock using Ableton's clock. So I don't know what it's doing now. Seems weird. So I'm going to go ahead and open it again. So no, we're not going to save changes. There we go. I don't know what I did with it. It was doing something weird. That's why it's always important to save your patches as soon as you create them, because you might not be able to recall the same preset or settings that you had before. But luckily we've saved it. We have the patch and we're good to go and keep continuing building. makes it sound otherworldly. I'm going to keep it there. Okay, so lastly, to finish off, I'm just going to add in a macro to control the filter cutoff. Okay. So, sorry about that. It's just moving something out of the way. Okay. So let's continue with this. So we got our demo patch. I'm gonna add in the envelope. So we're gonna go into our base blocks. And I know I want to control this filter just a little bit more. Just the cutoff. So let's press play. So let's reverse it. Okay, we got another envelope. So I'm gonna name it so I can use it. And okay. So I'm liking that. That's our final sound that we can use in our productions. So hopefully you're able to see how you can use sound design to create sounds that really inspire you to create more things. So if you're into this kind of sound design stuff, good news, because I teach this exact workflow in my modular sound design masterclass. It's built for music producers who want to create original sounds that don't rely on presets. In the course, you'll get lifetime access to tutorials like this, a starter template to build a Reaktor, patches fast, a weekly coaching so you don't get stuck. So links in the description. There's a free sample pack that you can get below to get started. Download that and drop it in your next track. I'm live every night, so like, sub, and hit the bell if you want to level up your sound design game. And I will see you in the next session. But for those of you who want to stick around, I'm going to build out this track and continue building. So we can go ahead and save this as a because I didn't save a patch. I'm going to save this as a preset as a number 2. Just call it 2. Okay. That's weird. Okay, so I got my original sound back. Let's record that in. That's weird. Let me just check my patch. Okay, let's open up the patch again. Gonna open up an audio track to record onto. Oh, there we go. I was wondering what was going on. Okay. What is happening? So, let's see. Open up my patch. Okay, so got something recorded. It's a little weird. Just gonna get a metronome going. Okay, we're gonna loop, grab a loop. Okay, so I'm liking that. Okay, I want it to be a little faster of a triplet. Just trying to get that triplet feel. There we go. Okay. Okay, so gonna add in some vocal chops. Trying to make a little vibe out of it. Okay, so I'm going to crossfade this a little bit deeper. Yeah, somewhere right there. Oh, that was a little bit late, actually. Just realized that. Should actually be a little earlier. So we're going to go back. Should be right there. So we're just going to, not going to delete it, but can test it out. No. It's a little early. Let's try it again. No, a little late. So it's a little bit of fine tuning through a little trial and error. But we'll get it. You see where it goes. Oh, okay, I see. So, count it out. 2, 3, 4. Two, three, 4, 1, 2. Should be here. 29.2. Let's see if that works out. Yeah. So I do have a sound I did make as a preset. So that's going to be a log. I do have a log that I made inside React or Ableton. Let's see if we can make use of this in our production. Oh, it's a little bit loud. Sorry about that. It's just a wavetable. Okay, so capture that. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can add one more element. All right. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed the stream and hopefully learned something about sound design and production. Yeah, so I will see you in the next live stream. All right, so peace out, and I'll see you in the next one.